Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this morning? I hope you all have started your day off to a good start. If this is your first time here, then hi. My name is Carrington. If this is not your first time here, then hi, welcome back. If you enjoy all things makeup, if you enjoy videos like these, then make sure you have hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and let's get into today's video. Alright, so like a few months ago, maybe it was like a month ago really, truthfully, Alien Cosmetics released this Graveyard, is in collaboration with Graveyard Vomit. And so I picked it up because I do really enjoy almost a lot of things from Alien Cosmetics. However, this palette, just aesthetically speaking, like compared to like their other ones, doesn't really like speak to me as much as their other palettes do. But we will go ahead, we will dive on into a look, we will do some swatches, and then we will get into my final thoughts of this palette, where we'll talk about the color story and things like that. So if you guys are excited to see what I think of this palette, is it worth it, then definitely keep on watching. So we're first just going to go ahead and start off with some swatches. There are absolutely no shade names. So we have this right here. You can't really see it. It's the plain white shade. Then we have this, which is more of like a orangish red, I would say. Here is the only shimmer slash duochrome. As you can tell, it's definitely more topperish. Like there's not a lot of like pigment to it. Then moving on to the next row, you have this. It's more of like a skin tone type color. Then you have a red. And then you have this really beautiful neon green. On to the last row, you have a purple, a black, and then more of like this is more like a true green, like a tealish true green. So we're definitely going to be diving into this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with that like the skin tone shade, and I'm just going to use that to set my eye primer. I think I'm going to try doing something like nice and green. So let's start off with that beautiful like neon green. It does take a little bit to coat up the brush. Not a whole lot of kick up in the pan either. Okay, but once you coat the brush, it is nice and pigmented, blending out beautifully. It just kind of starts to muddy a little bit, this shade does. Okay. So then I'm going to go into the dark green here and focus that lower into the crease and the outer corner. Oh, it's just so muddy. I'm going to go into the black shade now and just tap some of it lightly on like my outer corner. I mean, the black's really nice and pigmented. Not super muddy on that shade. Okay, so then I'm going to go into this shimmer shade. See if that will even show up. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. It's a little bit nervous. If I want more intensity, I'll just have to pack it on just a little bit more, but it is showing up nicely. Alright, I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of my makeup, do my other eye, so then we can kind of come back so I can talk to you more about some of my final thoughts. I am back with the completed look. I feel like it finally came together. It was definitely one of those trust the process kind of a look, and I think I trust the process and it came together beautifully. Let me know what you guys think down below of the look. Do you like it? Do you not? I am personally in love with this. I think it's so cute. Let's go ahead, let's dive on into my final thoughts of the palette. First of all, I think the artwork on it is cute. I'm not gonna lie though, I feel like this color story is kind of all over the place. And we only have one shimmer and it's more of like a green. I really honestly think we could have done without like the purple shade and replace that with something that was like a little bit more pink or red to go with these, because I feel like these two, and then you could add the black to any look, would have went beautifully. In terms of this white shade, it just, you know, doesn't have a ton of pigmentation. Like I really had to swipe like to get some pigmentation, and I mean this, and then when you swatch it, it's like disappeared. And the same is for on the eyes. I don't really feel like it did much of anything. I don't really feel like we really needed the yellow or so I feel like we could have just went with one of these, like either the cream or the white. I don't really feel like we needed both, because in the end they both look exactly the same on the eyes. So I really feel like we could have done with one of these. I don't really think we needed the purple. I mean, I guess you can combine like the purple and the black or whatever, but I really would have liked another shimmer, like a pinky purple duochrome, or like a red and purple duochrome, just something different than just having this. That's because I personally wouldn't combine these two with this, truthfully. I mean, you can do whatever you want, like makeup is subjective, but just for me personally, there's a lot about this that I would have changed. This is probably one of my least favorite from Alien Cosmetics. I have tried the Not Normal, the Hauntingly Glamorous, the Fall Magic. I've tried, oh, pretty sure there's more than just that I have tried, and I enjoy it every single time. And I look at them and I'm inspired, and I know what direction I want to go, and I know, I look at it and I'm just like, this is like so well thought out and put together. And for whatever reason, for me personally, I just didn't feel that way with this palette. You know, I don't know what it is. Truthfully, I have no idea what it is about this palette where I'm just like not as inspired. Truthfully, if you have this palette, let me know if you enjoy it. Is this one that you would maybe pick up from them? Is this one you would maybe skip over as well? I kind, like, in a way, I kind of wish I just kind of skipped over it, but I do love Alien Cosmetics. I love supporting them. They're now Unearthly Cosmetics. I love supporting them. So, and to support them, I am purchasing this palette. And I think the eye look did turn out really good. Like this look is, I mean, it's just, it's beautiful. But I just wasn't inspired. And I think for eyeshadow palettes, for me personally, for me to recommend something, I want to look at something and automatically just be inspired to use it. And I just don't get it with this one. Let me know if you guys, you know, I've filmed some other videos with them. If you've seen those videos, let me know if you also think the same. Like, are you also just like uninspired by this one compared to like some of their other ones? Like I just did like the In the Dark palette, Smells Like Holiday Spirit, the Fall Magic, like all of those I'm just like so inspired by and so in love with the color story and everything it has to provide. And I just don't get that with this. So let me know if you have seen those other videos. If you also are like, yeah, I'm not really as inspired by that color story as well. If you own any of the palettes, if you own this one and any of the other palettes, let me know what your thoughts are on this, and what your, you know, what your opinion is. I want to hear all of that down below. But that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed these types of honest reviews where we really try out some makeup, go into like in-depth review of things, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoy honest reviews, you enjoyed this video, and on top of giving it a thumbs up, I would highly suggest that you subscribe and click that little bell. I'm here to give you guys my honest, thorough opinion on things, so you guys aren't wasting your money. So if that sounds like something you're into, then definitely make sure you guys have hit that subscribe button and click the little bell. But I will see you all in my next one. Bye!